I was showing you this pair of Barefoot shoes that I've been wearing for 2 years, and I've been wearing them running but also just daily, just when I go out, and they have about 1,500 miles on them, and this is the bottom. You can almost see my footprint on them coming through. And if you don't know anything about barefoot shoes, I recommend checking out my Why Barefoot Shoes and then my transitioning to barefoot shoes video. It just gives a lot more information in those videos if you're interested in wearing minimalist shoes. And I'm not going to cover all the information that's in those videos, but this is just going to be a basic review of the Barefoot. I'll start by saying I've been wearing barefoot shoes for about 12 years since I was in college. I started wearing them because I had so many hip and knee injuries, and I did a lot of research and I was trying to understand what I could do to prevent long-term injury over time, especially as a runner, and my result was transitioning to barefoot shoes because a quarter of the bones in your body are located in your foot, and you basically want to use those bones and those muscles to absorb impact rather than have them in a cast, which would be like a shoe, a regular shoe, where your toe can't flex and move and splay like it needs to absorb that impact. The impact will go to your knees and hips. So barefoot shoes help with that transition. So go check out those other videos if you're interested in that. But this has been my 2-year anniversary with Barefoot. I chose these because they gave a 100-day return policy, which I thought was amazing. If a company offers something like that, I know that they're a good quality product, and it also probably is really good customer service. So this is the shoe. This is the Primus Lite 2. And you can see it's really flexible. It's held up really well. I was concerned at first with this spot right here. It just didn't seem very thick, so I thought it would probably wear down, but as you can see, after 1,500 miles, it's done extremely well. I was also worried about the toe, but they have this little reinforcement here that has held up really well, especially since I use this part right here to for the kickstand on my stroller, for my running stroller, and it's held up really well for 2 years. So these shoes, they haven't worn down on the bottom yet, and I was honestly thinking about, well, if I don't like them, I'm going to return them to Barefoot, and I ended up really liking them. So I wear them all the time, and I love them so much I started wearing them for casual wear, the same pair, because this was the only pair that I had of barefoot shoes, and I would just wear these all the time, and they've held up really, really well. You can see some of the tread has worn down on the bottom. The only thing about these shoes I would say is sometimes the laces come undone, but they've improved from the Primus Lite ones, which I did try, but the laces would come undone more often then. I ended up not getting the Primus Lite ones, and I went with the 2s because there was some improvements, especially with the laces. So these laces, as long as you tie them really tightly, they won't come undone, but they are a little bit looser than some other type of laces. You can also, if you do wear down the bottom, Barefoot will take your shoes back and resole the bottom of them, so you don't ever really have to get a new pair. I do have a new pair because I was expecting these to wear down a lot sooner. Like I said, I've been running in barefoot shoes for 12 years. I'm almost 32. And I started wearing the Vibram barefoot shoes when I was 19. And this is the insole. It's really super thin. You don't even have to wear the insole. This is without the insole, and this one has the insole. The insole is really thin. You can buy a new insole. So in case you wear down maybe this or get a hole in it, or the bottoms, and you really want to push it out a little bit more, you could get a new insole just to slip in, and those cost $12. The Barefoot shoe from the Barefoot website with the 100-day return policy, these are about $150. They're about $10 up or down, depending on maybe if it's an older style or a newer style, but they're about $150, and that's the inside. It's super, super thin. I can't even show you how thin it is, but it is really, really thin. And so it just basically protects your feet as you're running. And they've held up really well. I do have a brand new pair of the Vivobarefoots, or yeah, I have a brand new pair right here. This is the Primus Light 3. This is the Primus Light 2. I haven't even worn the Primus Light 3 yet because I just want to wear through the bottom of these, which has always been my goal. I used to wear the Vibrams, and my goal is always to wear through the bottom, and that's my goal with these as well. But I'm just going to do a little close-up of the quality after about 5 or 1,500 miles. There's a couple spots where you see it might be wearing down. But I think these probably have a good couple hundred miles still left in them. Just because the bottom is, it's really durable and it hasn't worn down yet. I don't know, somebody asked me once how I clean them. I don't actually clean these shoes, so I wear socks with them. I guess if you probably wore them barefoot, you'd probably want to clean them. Which you could probably clean them just in a sink of warm water and soap is what I would probably recommend, but they might say something different on the website. But yeah, they have held up for 1,500 miles, and they've held up really, really well in all types of terrain. I probably do more pavement running, but also some like wood chips and dirt, and they've held up really well in all of those situations. This is the brand new pair. These are the Primus Light 3s. They're a little bit lighter color. I really love this color. And Vivobarefoot is an extremely sustainable brand. I almost think that I hope they don't put themselves out of business because the shoes are just really well made, really long lasting, and it's kind of a niche category, but I think everybody could benefit from having the Vivobarefoot shoes, especially if you incorporate them once in a while into training, and then you can also ramp up how often you use them. Using the barefoot shoes, you're using new muscles that you haven't used before if you're used to standard shoes. So you have to really take it slow and break them in, and break your muscles in to train up the muscles and the bones in your feet. Otherwise, you could risk injury in your foot. But I think everybody could benefit from having a pair of barefoot shoes and incorporating them into a run or a workout, just because it trains new muscles and you use new parts of your body that you haven't used before if you're used to regular trainers. So this is the new pair. These are the Primus Light 3s. The shoelaces might have a little more friction on them, so they might not come loose as much as the old ones. But these are the new ones. And I just wanted to make this really quick video because I know there's a lot of people looking up the reviews on Vivobarefoot, and if you found this review from searching for Vivobarefoot reviews, please let me know down in the comments. I can make more videos on Vivobarefoot. I do have a lot of other barefoot running type of videos, so if it's something you're interested in, go check that out. The shoes are super thin, so when you first get them, it almost seems like they might not be that good of quality, because there's a lot of mesh in here, which is good. I mean, it's breathable, but you also kind of wonder if it's gonna rip or break, but it hasn't so far. So these have held up really well, and I really love them the more that I wear them. I think the Vivobarefoot has the most attractive looking running shoe. I haven't tried so many other brands, but I think these just look really nice compared to some of the other brands available. If you want more of a transition shoe, there's a brand that I'm going to recommend to you. But with the barefoot shoes, they're flexible. They have a wide toe box, and they have a zero drop, which means they're just flat down here. And then the true barefoot shoes, they don't have any really padding or anything like that. So that's what these are. But if you're looking for more of a transition shoe, the Ultra running shoes also have a wide toe box, and they have a zero drop, which means they're flat across, but they do have, they have more of a sole that helps with impact, and it will help you transition a little bit and get used to the wide toe box. Now, when I first got a pair of Vivobarefoot, I ordered my size, but they felt big. So if you're used to standard shoes and you get a pair of these, you're going to think they're a little bit big, but that's just so that your toes can splay and you can use the muscles and use the bones in your foot. They do feel a little big, but that's totally normal. Once you start wearing these, it's going to be really hard to transition back. And as far as injury goes, I've had bad knees, bad hips, I've lost toenails, and I haven't done that when I wear the Barefoot shoes. So I highly recommend them as an option. They're also more affordable because, like I said, you can wear these for 1,500 miles, whereas other shoes, the foam compresses and you only get about 300 miles in standard shoes before you risk injury. So try these out if you're interested in barefoot running shoes. I really love my Vivobarefoot. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of affiliation with Vivobarefoot. They did reach out to me one time because I emailed them and I was like, hey, you know, like, oh no, I got an ad and it said, reach out to us if you're interested in helping us develop some type of curriculum or training exercise. And I was like, hey, I'd be perfect for that because I've been wearing these for so long and I've been running barefoot for so long. And then they emailed me and they're like, hey, you know, this we'd like to work with you. But then I didn't get any emails after that, so I don't know, maybe eventually in the future I will have some type of an affiliation discount code, but I don't right now. I do have like a refer a friend discount code where I get 25% off and you get 25% off. So I'll put that code down below. I don't make any money off of it or anything, but it would save you a few bucks, and well, actually like $30 or 40. And so I'm gonna put that down in the description box. So check that out. I'll have to find it and link it down there. But yeah, I'm not planning on buying another pair for a really long time, unless it's maybe for my daughter. I think she needs some shoes, and they do have sales on their website. So once in a while you can check for sales on the Vivobarefoot, but I feel like right now I'm just rambling, so I'm gonna let you guys go. And I hope you found this video informative, and check out the other videos if you're looking into transitioning, because that's a whole process too. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching. I realized there's some other, I wanted to put another little review in here as I'm wearing them right now. Sometimes you can over tie them, like tighten them too much, and it's really painful. So it's just the right balance of like looseness in the laces. Like on normal shoes you can like pull the laces tight and there's the tongue there, and you don't always feel it too much if it's pulled tight, but these, if you pull them tight, it will hurt really bad. So it's just when you put them on, just kind of like before you go for a run, just kind of like make sure it's not too tight on the upper of your foot. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's definitely something that I noticed with the Vivobarefoot shoes.